so heavenly. On a candy cloud, everything just feels so sweet. Yeah, when I look on the left, it's so much pretty gal. I'm fitting in the carnival with a bag of green on me like a criminal. But if I wine on a gal, see the team all around me, and we having a good time. Yes, we having a good time. Do you remember the time I talking about the very first line? When last you've been to a party, plenty women looking so nice. We must be in paradise. When last you had a time to remember, it's only bumper to fender, and the drinks y'all done, big up the bartender. Who come with the money, come with the honey. Who come to dance and dingole? I come with a cooler, milk of it loud. Yeah, we come to vibes and elevate. No, it's not a mistake. When the girls see we did this, what participate. Jay bring down the soca, bust up the speaker, cause it take the stress away. On the left, on the right, it's so much pretty gal. I fitting in the carnival with a bag of green on me like a criminal. But if I wine on a girl, see the team all around me, and we having a good time. Yes, we having a good time. Do you remember the time I'm talking about the very first line? When last you've been to a party, plenty women looking so nice. We must be in paradise. When last you had a time to remember, it's only bumper to fender, and the drinks got done, big up the bartender. We drink plenty liquor, we don't play with it. We drink, we don't play with it. Send shots to the head, hit the liver. We drink plenty liquor, we don't play with it. We drink, we don't play with it. Ha! In my grey suit with the grey goose, give them a straight groove with the same moves. Make a half millet but we stay cool. Mix the whiskey with the grapefruit, then punch the punch in with the same movement. Went to one fet and mash up two vents. Them a say me drunk something confused them, and them can't deal with it. Rum in a glass, oh we just jump and balance, we move so mean with it. Drinking with class, not Perry or no gas. Someone so evil is snake in a glass. One mind you and your glass, I feel complete with it. I don't just talk, me up with drinks to my heart and me say shots to the head, hit the liver. We drink plenty liquor, we don't play with it. We drink, we don't play with it. Send shots to the head, hit the liver. We drink plenty liquor, we don't play with it. We drink, we don't play with it.
Ooh. Good night, everybody. My name is Chandy, sweet and fluffy like pink cotton candy. If you're now tuning in, you are watching Watch Trouble on GMGT. We just had Super K on, and right now, I want to say we have Request Band in the building. In the building.
Mic check 1 2.
Yep.
How are we doing today, guys?
Good night, good night.
We are fantastic.
Good night, Chandy. Good night.
Good night, darling.
Night, everybody.
Big up yourself.
Good night,
Good night, y'all.
Good night. I love having extra
Kareem.
females in the building. It makes me feel empowered.
Wow. Good energy.
Girl, I know the struggle. It be just me, like the only female there. Like, oh God, they don't understand either. Hurry up, girl.
Right? So for those who don't know, I want to say Request Band has carved a distinct niche in the soca world, especially in New York City, right? Blending dynamic vocals and island beats with calypso, reggae, and dancehall influences. Their energies and collaborations with top artists have propelled them further in their career and their growing catalog, I gotta say that much. Their performances are very electrifying, I have to say that, based on what I see. So I just want to say tonight, once again, thank you for Request Band coming in. We don't really have bands in here, so this is you know, this is not the whole band, obviously, but
this is the face of the band.
Yeah, these are the faces. Yes.
Yeah, this is the faces of the Request Band. Thank you for that beautiful synopsis of.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You know, yeah. So this is Razor. This is Leon's out of the Request Band.
Yes.
Tonight we have come to deliver our brand new spanking rhythm. Not ours in Request Band, but the team is here. as we call it, New York Connect. As they say in Trinidad, the New York Connection is here.
Oh, that's what y'all call it?
Yeah, we come to drop a hot new rhythm from Zig Boy Entertainment out of Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
And also DJ Devi.
Okay.
Out of Trinidad also.
Okay.
So we come to drop brand new soca releases and, you know, keep everybody updated on how the team, the New York Defenders now.
Got it.
On that leg, on that Trini leg now, you know, we come to.
All right.
Yeah.
But you're a Watch Trouble virgin.
Yeah.
So as a result of that, I'm going to have to introduce you guys and then inaugurate you. Okay? So how we normally do this, we play a game called This or That. I introduced a new game to and you did a great job.
Was he
This or that?
before? Was he
He was not prepped before. This or that, you're not being prepped either. Never.
This for all of us?
It's for all of you. You not want a Yankee boy involved in it too. So everybody's involved.
We don't want. We don't want to be. We don't want to be the guinea pigs that make all the mistakes.
And then it just be us out here on a limb, like what?
No. It's very simple. So this or that is very simple. Seeing that you guys are new to it, basically, I would ask you a question, like for example, salt or sugar, and you would choose either salt or sugar. You may say sugar, she may say salt,
right?
And I could choose to go further and say, well, why you chose salt, why you chose sugar, or whichever the case may be. Or we can move on to the next question.
Does salt and sugar have significant?
It's whatever you want it to be, baby. You're on that end. That's why it's called this or that.
Yeah.
No, like sugar is yeah and salt is no.
You see that is what whatever you interpret it as.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. It's a side question.
So I'm gonna ask the first question: artist or production?
Sugar.
No, Razor, listen. You have to say artist or production, so you have to say either one. Come on, Razor, come on now. Come on now.
No, both of them because I have added.
In this one you have to choose one.
Oh well, I'm both right now.
No. You have to choose
which one.
You're the most difficult
artist.
one I've ever experienced in my life.
Because you know why? Artist is gray areas. It's never a right answer.
So you said artist or production?
Yeah.
Artist,
yeah.
and you said
artist.
Don't artist.
Okay, all right, okay. Big stage or big truck?
Big stage.
Whoa.
Big truck. Big stage all the way, baby.
You too?
Yes.
You too?
Yeah.
Okay. All inclusive or fet?
Fet.
Whoa.
Fet.
But I like free stuff.
From an artist standpoint.
Sidonia, what do you have to say?
Well, I like all inclusive. I have to say, I have to go with the Fed because I deal with the energy is nervous.
Okay.
Deal with the energy.
By any chance, anybody is on either, because I want to see if Julian's promos or Twitch have any questions for this or that. I know Berto's usually on top of that. All right, so rhythms or singles?
Singles.
Rhythm.
Whoa, okay. So for the people who said singles, let's talk.
Who's the singles? Okay, let's go first.
It's easier to manage. It's on your call. It's on you. Everything is on you.
Okay.
So you get to choose everything.
Okay.
It's your direction. It's your journey. With a rhythm, it's a collective, and it's harder because there's so many different personalities. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's not like it's not fun. It's cool, but it's more difficult. So sometimes as an artist, you want it to be as less stress as possible. Don't get me wrong, it's cool because we're on a rhythm together right now, and so far so good. But this is just one project. It's other projects that don't go like this. It goes real left, real quick, and a lot of personalities, a lot of falling out, and and sometimes, a lot of times it be men too.
No comment. No comment.
Just saying.
Razor.
Yeah, well, seeing how I come from band culture, where you will get a song, and when in the band room, you could break it down and make it how you want it. The emotions where you want to evoke, you want to start slow, or you want to break down in the second verse and speak and whatever. By the time I reach in the studio, I have a whole lot of ideas.
Okay.
So I will want to create. So my first instinct is to reflect what I want to reflect then. With a rhythm, you hear a rhythm, sometimes rhythm straight. You don't have no big set of arrangements in it, and you might just feel like you're stifled into the chords of the rhythm. You might want to go up, you can't go up because the key. You want to go down, you can't go down because the key is just straight. And you might want to, you know, show your growth. You know, you want to show your range, the speed. You know, might say, yo, it was something fast, but the rhythm slow. So you have to go and record on a slow rhythm just because that's the only opportunity you have at the time. So from what she said, is like, yeah, is sometimes it's I feel like I'm being restrained.
Okay.
Right, but not saying that that rhythms is not fun, because my biggest set of songs was on rhythms. So it helps being a collective, but on a creative angle, it stifles you. But on a momentum, there's strength in numbers and creativity and marketing as a group and everything. This rhythm, or anytime I work on a rhythm with Yankee and Leon, it does be successful. Right, that is my experience, and I work on many different other rhythms also, and I can't say the same.
Rhythms.
Okay. Well, Leon says right in everything what she say, and Risa is also right. But me now, like I like to work with groups. So what I see with the rhythms now do is, like, for instance, like I'm here right now. If it was just me on a single, I might not be here. Okay. But because a rhythm, Reza had the connect and he make the call. And this is where the strength in numbers come in.
Got it.
You understand? So I might be strong in our next area to make that call, and Leon's have a strength in our next area to make a call, and so we have a different strength.
Pros and cons.
So everybody writing each ways, you know. But if to really go through, that's why I say rhythms now, because the single is just me alone now. I alone had to push it. Now it's a rhythm now. Leon's pushing the same rhythm. She's a different song, but she pushing the rhythm. She go send all the songs. This one might, hopefully, you know, she go send all the songs, because that artist might only send their song. So,
that be happening.
No, I was gonna say some artists actually treat the song on the rhythm as their single.
No, I will tell it to you. This is my song.
And it's only my song.
And it's only his song. So if you now realize that his song getting played now you have to follow up, hey, Bridget, and that same rhythm, and you go send them your song too.
It all boiling down to the personality.
It's true.
You know, so everybody write in their own sense. So that is the reason why I say rhythm.
Okay.
Well, to me now, right, I come from a dancehall era.
Okay.
Right, so the rhythm thing, that is really naturally in me from that era where I come from, that dancehall vibes and all them different things. You understand? But as Yankee, Razor, all of them say it. You know what I mean? It's strength in numbers. You understand? When you're on a rhythm, personally, your fellow co-artists and them, all you could come together and push the rhythm, and it look different. It give you a different. Everybody seeing it here, there. From time to look everywhere, they seeing it here, because I pushing, he pushing, she pushing, this one pushing from all different platforms. You understand? So they're seeing it everywhere. You understand? So you go reach out to more people when you're on a rhythm. Otherwise than when you have a single, is you alone. Sending it, you alone, pushing it, you alone. Everything is just you alone. You understand what I'm saying? So the strength in numbers.
Single, all the money coming from your pocket. When you have a rhythm, all that we split up the bill.
You understand?
Yeah, but you see, the thing is this now, not to cut you. I'm gonna let you continue. Go ahead, continue.
No, you go ahead and say what you have to say.
So I was gonna say, the only problem is this: depending on who's on the rhythm, you might get sucked out too. Like if, for example, if it's 10 people on a rhythm. Hard luck, bro. The top 3 getting played.
You're not going on a rhythm with 10 people.
Some people do though. Or sometimes the producer doesn't let the artist know there's 10 people on this rhythm. You understand what I'm saying? Or you are 3 people on a rhythm, 2 big names and 1 little name.
But
sometimes they get stifled out. So it all depends.
Advantage I rhythm have, as you were saying earlier on, you could take your own as a single, you know. That is the advantage. When you see everybody moving left and everybody moving left, you just move right and take yours as a single and go, because you don't realize they ain't giving you that strength.
Yeah.
You understand? So if they ain't giving you that strength.
As an artist too, same with it, you gotta believe in yourself too, eh?
Yeah.
Because why? Sometimes they might take the names. Like when I do rumors, that was 7 people. People would think was a single. And I could call real big names, even Head Nice.
Yeah.
All the big names right now from the female or male in the industry was on that rhythm. All. And that's how I run, because why? Marketing and pushing it. And I is nobody there yet. Nobody never see me on a stage.
What rhythm I was on? The Queendom rhythm? Queendom?
Kiss.
No,
Kiss.
I'm talking about me now. We was on that too, but I'm saying.
He was on Queendom,
I was on the Queendom rhythm, and the Queendom rhythm had big artists on there too. But it didn't have a lot of people on there too. So everybody still had to push their weight. To me, that's how it always is. It don't matter who on the rhythm or what size. You still have to push your song.
Truth.
You know, that's just the bottom line.
Both sides right on the stems of the question.
Because I've been there. I've been there way on a rhythm with big artists. And it's the
struggle is real.
the same work. So
especially when you're a small artist and you're on the rhythm with a big artist, let me tell you something. It could go the way that all Leon says, really and truly. It could go the way that all these rest artists take they say, well, take the song and go. Now you take the song and go, everybody take the rhythm and go, and you go on so. So it could go in these different ways. We understand what I showed you. So sometimes it had the give and takes with the rhythm and the give and takes with the single songs. You understand what I'm showing you? So that's where it is. You know, I can.
So this one question took a lot longer than I anticipated,
I know, right?
So I'm gonna cut my this or that down a little bit, but I'm just gonna say, cooking or eating?
good.
Eating.
I want to see people lying.
I go eating it.
I know you would.
Answer the question.
When you're cooking, you gotta wash ways.
But you do the cooking so well on your Instagram.
I don't have nobody around. But you are wrong and I cook, trust me. They're cooking. Yeah.
Reza, go ahead.
Eating.
And the last one for me, I don't know if the audience had questions. Smile in the face of danger or panic and ball?
Wait.
Smile.
I understand the question you just asked. Smile in the face of danger or panic and ball? Yeah, smile in the face.
Smile and try to find solutions, you know?
You understand? Smile in the face of danger.
Okay.
Everything in life you have to welcome, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have anything else to add on our side. Any questions from the audience? Any this or that questions from the audience?
Yeah, not from the audience, but fet now done. Right? You reach outside. What are you buying? Corn soup or bacon saltfish?
I'm going home, daddy.
I got food at home.
Well, most likely, once you is intoxicated, you'll gravitate to corn soup. But if you're not intoxicated and feeling hungry, you'll gravitate to bacon saltfish.
Nah, I like the corn soup, especially at that hour of the night.
At this standpoint, especially when we all rolling, we try not to eat late.
You right. Bang belly, yeah, it's true.
We don't, me and Reza especially. I know Yankee this eat. But Reza and I, we try not to eat late. And even if we just go into an event, if we just say we go a casual event, probably will be corn soup or something. Like a casual, you know, you just go online. Corn soup.
Okay.
All right, I like that one. That was different.
Well,
Of course.
that sound good, but I eat it. I
He was putting that back out there. He will eat.
I can't eat gas pain anymore then.
But sometimes the gasping better than diarrhea.
Depending on who the chef is.
We ain't gonna call no specific name, we gonna leave it right, so.
No, see, I was about to shout out a name, but you know what? I'll leave it at
I
that.
ain't shouting out nobody, leave it at right. Would you guys rather a long drive or a long flight?
Wow. Wow, I don't know.
Long drive.
A long flight.
I go say a long flight. That mean I going somewhere nice.
Sorry.
All right.
I don't like to fly, so.
To me, is about how long the flight is or how long the drive is.
But long is long.
When you consider that to be long.
Long is long.
This is long, you know.
Listen, you have to consider what is long for you.
All right, but I go say I rather a long drive. I don't like all that flying. I don't like to stay one place in the air at all.
You gotta get used to that flying, yes.
I know that, but when I in the air, there's too long and I start to get edgy. I don't like to stay in the air too long.
I don't like my life to be in somebody's hands that long. I have trust issues. I have trust issues with putting my life in strangers'
So you rather be
hands for that
behind the
long.
wheel?
Yes.
Okay, nah, I can't. I don't like drives. It's too long. Give me the flight.
I don't like to drive on the whole really and truly, you know, but I have to, I will. You understand what I'm saying? But I rather to drive myself a long distance than somebody to fly me a long distance. You understand what I'm saying? I rather that.
Okay, fair enough.
Any more?
Yeah, we have a few from the audience. Bertel asks, beach lime or river lime?
River.
I
I've only went to river like twice.
Oh wow.
And it's because we're
Oh wow.
Yeah, I see the river line, river the heights.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Beach.
Groovy or power?
Power.
I go say I like groove though.
What are you thinking?
As a listener or as an artist?
I can't infringe on the question.
I gotta be real meticulous.
No, she mean as an artist, from an artist.
Actually, from an artist standpoint?
Yes.
No, well, here you go. You know it a groove and it a power and it a mid pace. I like mid pace.
Tempo.
And as
I like big
pleasure,
bass.
what would it be? It could be either way you put it, either as an artist or as pleasure. Like, what would you like to listen to?
If it's listening pleasure, I'll go to mid piece.
Okay.
I write better mid piece songs.
Okay.
But as a performer, you know me from a long time. Power to perform power, because I know it's not really everybody could do it. So that is my really kind of stance.
Power is very hard.
That is my.
You think so?
Yeah, that is my
Many industry that we in, you have to know what to do.
Okay.
Especially come to stamina.
That was
yeah, you're
that was
accurate
just
with that.
me in my early stage of my career. That's power I singing, and now that I just relax and I just like my groove, and that is just what it is.
Now you're getting younger, that is right.
That's
That's exactly what it is.
I would never say that.
But you have to be fit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. Because sometimes an artist will run across doing the power and on stage. This is embarrassing.
You go back and look that over.
Ding dong and then first.
Oh my God. See, I would never say that on
Of my
air.
experience with power, I feel majority of it is not really stamina, you know.
What is it?
It's about the art. It's about the art. It's an art.
Okay.
It is.
To execute now, but it's an art. You
It's
understand?
a combination of things.
A combination of things, yeah. It's not
I think
really-
cardio is
plenty
very
people-
important, though.
Yeah, plenty people that feel is like about fitness. I have to be this real fit. From my experience running up on stage with power, you understand, in my history of time.
But you don't have breasts and you don't have bumpsy, so
But that's the first thing
and
I
you're not
said.
walking in heels, so cardio is very important for a
First thing I
woman.
said, but the first thing I said was it's a combination of things.
I just had to put that out there because we have to wear heels. So when you put the heels on, that's added weight, right? Some people wear heels. Some people wear heels
Girl,
on
don't
stage.
nobody wear heels no more.
I know
girl.
people who wear heels on stage.
It's very rare, and to me, it's only one artist I see that is wear heels, and she could pull it off. And it's cool, but majority of female artists don't.
Go on
that's
sneakers and
serious
barefoot.
observation.
Some of them I've seen. Some of them.
Yeah.
To me, what heels
I know.
in 2024, if a female wearing heels is because she ain't really come to perform.
Yeah.
However, though, that particular artist can. She could move in heels. She can.
No, some artists will put on their heels.
Yeah.
Give the excuse that I have on heel. You know you was coming and do. Don't have to get the heels just appear on your foot, and
I could count several artists that still wear heels. And they still look they still look cute. They might not keep it on for the entire show. They might kick it off after a while.
What I say?
I don't know who
Yeah,
that
I've
is.
seen it with my own two eyes at several shows.
What I say is this, right? Always female and we is male, right?
So
You will never catch a male complaining about none of the clothes where he had to put on, about he dress big too much, he can't run up on stage. If you only born with
You'll
all
be
your
surprised.
all your bottom, handle it on stage. You born with your breast, handle it on stage.
No, he's
Yeah, that's how I show you.
It's not an excuse.
And heels is all you wear.
God, this heels.
Wear your heels and able to trample and prance in it. And that is just what it is. That is just what it
you
is.
can't really power.
Yo,
so-
you's a tough one. So because she wearing heels, and that means she didn't come on stage to
No.
perform. She come
No,
to just
they-
look
no.
cute.
Sometimes.
There are females that could execute in heels and they know they could do it. But you see the ones who will come up and then like, oh my god, where does heels come from? Oh, I can't really give all what I wanted to do because there's heels in my foot. No, you put on the heels.
I don't even try to front.
And you know you was going on stage.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know if you know you was going on stage.
You remember you
I'm not naming names.
Okay.
no if it's
One of them start with an N, I'll say that much, and I'll leave it at that.
No, if it's a groove artist or mid-tempo artist, if it's a groove or mid-tempo artist,
Watch his face. Yeah, but go ahead, continue.
if it's a groove or mid-tempo artist, yeah, we understand that now. But if you know you have
Power to
and
sing
road march and thing and you come on the
with heels.
with heels, it's because you know you're pacing yourself. You know you ain't really come to do a full show unless
But you know you could do it in wedge heels though. Wedges are thick. You could do a wedge.
Yeah. You could trample and pants and
Yeah. I could run a mile with those things.
Big up Rita Jones, the best I ever see do it in heels.
So thank you. See, that's the next one. But we gonna Let's go into the rhythm now, and then when we come back, we're gonna ask some questions.
Let's do
Keep
it.
it locked, guys.
Shawty, what your name? Samantha. Now you don't look like a Samantha. Whatever you're doing, baby, stop and just listen to me. She got the BBL and the hips with the curve. God damn, this girl got nerves. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, she whine low. My girl, I want you whine to the ground, to the ground, to the ground, to the ground, to the ground. My girl keep whining. Left cheek, right cheek, left cheek, right cheek, left cheek. Keep the body jumping. Wine, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. My girl keep whining. Bubble up, bubble up, bubble up, bubble up, bubble up. Don't stop. Girl, I want you tick it, tuck it, turn and rock it. Whatever you're doing, keep the wind, don't stop it. Big body girl, show them that you got it. Big body girl, show them that you got it. You tick it, tuck it, turn and rock it. Whatever you're doing, keep the wind, don't stop it. Good body girl, show them that you got it.
What we say? We drinking alcohol, yeah. We drinking by the cases, and we don't watch faces.
Free John.
And watch the whole places. Alcohol, yeah. Alcohol till I find it. Bring a half, we don't mind it. So when you see me lying, I tell you it's 1 shot, 2 shot, give me rum, 3 shot, 4 shot, give me rum, 5 shot, 6 shot, give me rum. I tell you bring more cups, badang, 1 shot, 2 shot, give me rum, 3 shot, 4 shot, give me rum, 5 shot, 6 shot, give me rum, badang, badang, bang, badang, badang. Shots. Yesterday and today, shots. Tomorrow the same thing again. Shots. Brother man, don't make that mistake and pour rum in my face, cause we go drink for days. See when I say shot, I don't mean the one we come out of the clock. It's what in the bottle go into the cup. Nothing for the spirit, I don't waste a drop. I'm talking about alcohol, yeah. We drinking by the cases, and we don't watch faces. When I watch the whole places, alcohol, yeah. Alcohol till I find it. Bring a half, we don't mind it. So when you see me like I tell you it's 1 shot. In my body that I can really explain. Excitement mixed with anxiety, and I want to feel it again. When I'm reaching the session, what I come to do is play. Love we mix up the rum, mix up the vibes, I wine and all in the rain. Wine, we going straight till the morning. Drink, yes, we going straight till the morning. Wine, we going. Wine, we going. Wine, we going. There's a heat in my body that I can't really explain. Excitement mixed with anxiety, and I want to feel it again. When I'm reaching the session, what I come to do is play. Love we mix up the rum, mix up the vibes, I wine and all in the rain. Wine, we going straight till the morning. Drink, yes, we going straight till the morning. Mix up, we mixing up straight till the morning. Come now, don't stop, yes, we going straight till the morning. We partying, don't feel your coffee session. Go party, partying, I tell you it's too sweet to mention. Oh, I ain't a chance, yes, my drinks are mixed to perfection. Oh, I come to dance, and we going straight till the morning.
Breaking down, focus and don't have me waiting long, cause the time is ticking and I'm ready to shake it.
You stand up there.
I did get to initiate it. Chandy, you know,
Feel like what
if you don't come wine, yo, wine. From top, let me go again.
Wine.
This is the radioactive rhythm. the only woman on this rhythm. So we must represent. Chandy, I want to get on bad inside of here with me. I want to get on bad with me. Let me go. There's a heat in my body that I can't really explain. Excitement mixed with anxiety, and I want to feel it again. When we reach in this session, what we come to do is play. Let me mix up the rum, mix up Chandy wine and all in the rain. Yeah, yeah. We go Alright, one more time. I don't want to take up too much time of the fellas. You know how they feel sometimes. You know what I'm saying? They feel a little, sensitive. Wine. Big up all my sexy body ladies. Let me go. There's a heat in my body that I can't really explain. Excitement mixed with anxiety, and I want to feel it again. Dazzle reach in this session. What we come to do is play. Let me mix up the rum, mix up Chandy wine and all in the rain. Yeah. Wine. We going drink. Yes, we going straight till the morning. Mix up. We mixing up straight till the morning. Come now, don't drop. We mixing up. Hey, we partying. Don't feel you cut the session. Ra. Sweet dimension. Yes, my drinks in mix perfection. So come to dance and we go straight till the morning.
It's your land and my land. Identify your land and my land. Yo, you see my culture like no other one. Shoulder to shoulder, from the Caribbean, party all over. Put some respect on me name. So when they jumping up and they hugging up stars, it's family business. And the pretty mass and they wearing up clothes, it's carnival business. It's your land and my land, fetting in every island. So put some respect on me name. We jumping up, identify, protecting the sky, identify the entire Caribbean. Soca unified. Soca culture globally. Raise up. It's your land and my land. Identify your land and my land.
Yeah.
Yo, you see my culture, it's like no other one. Shoulder to shoulder, from the Caribbean, party all over. What? So put some respect on me. Everybody in here, start the bounce like Chiano. Let me go, yo. When the jumping up and the hugging up start, and the pretty mass and the waving up start, it's your land and my land, fetting in every island. So put some respect on me. So we jumping up high, protecting the sky, the entire Caribbean. Soca unify, we jumping up high, protecting the sky, with my soca powers. We dirty and stink, all on we body. Sexy girl in pretty costumes on the roadways. What we gonna do? We just fet on the road, fet on the street, fet on the boat, fet on the beach from Monday morning till last once they reach. Sleep and repeat. So when the jumping up and the hugging up start, and the pretty mass and the waving up cloud. If you have a flag inside your house right now, I see all up, take it out. If you come from the Caribbean, jump. We jumping up high, put it in the sky. The entire Caribbean, Soca unify. We jumping up high, put it in the sky. With my Soca powers, I go show me national colors. Shoulder to shoulder, we from the Caribbean, party all over. So put some respect on me name.
All we have is 2 days in the year. Soca. When you come to a soca party and you go like soca. I don't want to hear no dance all in the carnival. Only soca music. I don't want to hear no hip hop in the carnival. Only soca music. If you like soca, hands in the air. If you like soca, let me play a spot that's like soca. Who don't like it well, then it's soca. Jump up, if you like soca, hands in the air. If you like soca, let me play a spot that's like soca. here. Come in.
Well, the soca nice, the soca sweeter than that. Not a music in the world get me weaker than that. When the music I play, everybody get hot. Uptown, downtown, and every day hot. We don't say that's all no nice at all, but the soca we want for the carnival. So when time to get on and have a ball, soca we say overall. Sing, I don't want to get no dance all in the carnival. Only soca music. I don't want to get no dance all in the carnival. Only soca. What we tell them? Jump up now.
If you like soca,
Hands in the air.
if you like soca,
Let me play this one this time.
something wrong with you.
You Mr. Man, you know that you're too out of time.
Out of time.
You know that you're too out of line.
Out of line.
You can play dance only at this time when the girl them will bend over and go find this song. I told you. Only soca.
All we have is 2 years in the year. Soca.
Only
that soca party. they go like
Sing,
soca.
Yankee, sing. I don't want to hear no
Dance
top in the carnival. Only soca music. I don't want to hear no hip hop in the carnival. Only soca. Everybody know. Let's jump up now. If you like soca, hands in the air.
If you like soca,
Let me play this one, this like poker. Who don't like it, well, them is joker. Jump up now.
if you like soca,
Hands in the air.
if you like soca,
Let me play this one, this like poker. This sweetest music. Well, the soca nice, the soca sweeter than that. Not a music in the world get me weaker than that. When the music I play, everybody feel uptown, downtown, and every day. We don't say that's all no nice at all. But the soca we want for the carnival. So when time to get on that, everybody knows soca we say love that. Well, no, I don't want to get no that's all in the carnival. Only soca music. I don't want to hear no hip hop. No hip hop. I told you. I told you.
All right.
right.
Wow. So,
I need a corn soup.
I do. So, I don't know if anybody wants to talk about Radioactive. How did you guys come up with this project? How did you all come together with this project?
Well, now I get the leading artist and them. God.
I thought you was about to say something.
Yeah, the Radioactive Rhythm, it was produced by Mr. Spine Tal, that is
Spinal.
Tevin, Antonio, Lewis, Tal, and Sucre out of Trinidad and Tobago. Mr. Spine, Spine is a very celebrated producer. Produced for Orlando Octave, Millionaire Family, Macamillion, Yankee Boy, College Boy Jesse, all the way in the past. They had a whole movement, back in the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
And so is a celebrated producer and manager for big artists like Pumpa and Mr. Killer and all of them. So Spine, Tal, and Sucre came together with this rhythm, and they sent it out, and it came in New York. And of course, Spine had promised Leons, you're like, yo, see you after Carnival, there we work.
I was on the road in my costume. I want to know what he want to talk about this hour. I'm like, hello?
Eventually sent it to me and say, I ain't getting Yankee and I ain't getting Leons. I say, I go send it to Leons, and then he ended up sending it to Yankee, and then Yankee called Sidonia and
No, tell me the truth, it was mistake. I sing that part.
But I just want to get this clear of the air. When I say only soca, no hip hop or no dancehall. I love dancehall. I love hip hop music. But we see what Labor Day was about, right?
You're out of breath?
Cardio, brother.
Yes. So I guess what the fans and them to know is what we're really trying to say when we sing that song is that if it have a Vinci track, I don't mind. Let the Vinci track play the Vinci music, because if it have the Haitian track, they're welcome to play their music. The Jamaican track, play their music. I witness in my eyes, I see the Trini track was playing dancehall, right? Which is nothing is wrong, but this is our time for we to showcase we culture, and this is what it mean. It's like we had a whole bunch of big media with screen recording and video in these things, mainstream media,
TV stations,
and it's like we're not even pushing a sparrow. Nobody, none of we own people, but everybody else promoting themselves. Like, let we do the same thing, time and place. And that is all I was just saying with that,
So would you say More Eyes is on the dancehall truck?
No.
Media wise, would you say that?
No.
No?
Say that to
No,
them.
we wouldn't say
You would
that.
never say that.
No, we just say.
what was happening.
No, I'm just asking. No, it's a general statement. It's just a general statement.
No, it's not about where more eyes are.
Yeah,
nothing.
not
It's
about
just
where
about
eyes is.
It's about when the main, see like Pix 11 and all these majors, Fox 5 and all. When they pass, they celebrate then. So it's like everybody pass the camera and Haitians they play bang Haitian music.
Celebrate them.
They celebrate, and that's what they're supposed to do.
Yes, that's what they're
But then
supposed
now
to
So
do.
how do you feel about Afrobeats in
I
Carnival?
feel it is no, the parade is what we're talking about. Which
Yeah,
is a
no. So
parade.
how do you feel if
on the parade?
Afrobeats playing while
On the
you're
parade?
tripping down the road? Yeah.
In the parade?
Yeah.
If it's a truck for that,
Yes,
them
nothing,
could do
they're
nothing
welcome.
wrong
Truck
with
for
that.
that.
Yeah,
Okay,
if a
okay.
hip hop truck there too, they're more than welcome.
Yeah.
So you would welcome a hip hop truck in the middle of Carnival?
But this is for this is the
our parade.
this is the one up here.
That's what I'm talking about. For Western Year for during Carnival, you're okay with a hip hop
It don't
truck?
matter promote your culture. Because it's a West Indian American Day parade.
Yeah.
But if it's in Trinidad and Tobago
Or in Vinci
So
or
here,
that is a
okay, I got it. I
Yeah,
got
since
it.
here
so
have
America,
multiple.
yeah, okay.
Because it's
UK, you'll accept it.
right.
But if
For the
it's
Eastern
Trinidad,
Parkway, it's not
okay.
a carnival. They call it
Okay.
a parade.
Parade.
Okay.
So it's a multi.
I got
So
you. I
it's
got you.
multicultural.
Yeah.
Got it.
That is what I mean. Yeah.
So okay, so it's interesting you say that because I'm hearing, well, I'm observing a
Right.
lot more. Because before, when it was during Carnival, you wouldn't dare to play a dance hall in the middle of a fete,
And you are absolutely
or
right.
all inclusive, or even on the road. And now I see more and more people are inclined, and it's based on the patrons requesting it though. So it's not, it's our people who's
No, well,
requesting it.
nobody can request nothing when the DJ up on the truck in the air.
I have DJs in here. Answer,
As
please.
a DJ,
Yeah.
I go answer.
Go ahead.
I feel like what you guys are saying is true. We should embrace our culture.
Right.
However, in the when generations change, I feel like there was too much, I don't want to necessarily say gatekeeping,
Right.
but there wasn't enough embracing to bring in the newer generation for them to really understand that this is a culture. This is what is supposed to do going forward. This is the torch. Take the torch and run with it.
Right.
So after a certain amount of time, if somebody really want to do something, what they're going to do? They're going to do it their way. And when it works for them, they're going to run with it, right? So I think that's where the disconnect come in. Like, yes, I believe that it should still be take the torch and run with it. But they wasn't given the torch.
I could second you within what you're saying in a sense, because it's what you feed you is what you will pass out, right? Naturally, right? So if it's the feeding the generation, that is that they'll come and pass out, but really and truly, and how we and Yankee sing this song, right? It based really on, to tell you the truth, that it should be like this. Carnival time, as we know it, is soca music. You understand? And
Me
calypso
know
music.
how it should be, But if you come to my beautiful island, Trinidad and Tobago, if you was a foreigner come there for the first time, you will think we're a dancehall country.
Oh wow,
Right.
is that
You will
bad
really
now?
take-
Sometimes you come to the airport.
You will think that
that's true.
we're a hip hop country or a dancehall
No, I
country.
know in the Caribbean before.
So
like,
I be in real. So
they
this is
do
why I
a lot
say
of dance hall,
we only
yeah.
have 2 days in the year,
Uh-huh.
which is carnival. Oh God, come on.
And you guys are the mecca of soca.
That's just what we're saying. And,
Shame.
and that is, to be honest, it's true.
And I feel it should be like, you see, sometimes you're bracing and walking through the airport. Sometimes you come out the airport, you're supposed to start to hear soca. Sometimes you're coming through the airport, you know. Because when you're coming through the airport, as you break out the airport, is dance all you hear, you know.
For real?
So Yankee right.
During Carnival?
Yankee right.
It depends on the time.
Yankee
I was
right.
gonna say no way.
I don't know about the carnival. I don't know about the carnival time in
Carnival
terms of
time.
the airport music.
No,
But-
carnival time they just have soca playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as Yankee say, you go down in July, you go down. Even now.
It's mixed. It's mixed.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I've gone through. It's true.
Yeah,
It's mixed.
yeah.
It's mixed. It's
I've landed in
mixed.
Trinidad multiple times, and when you land on the plane, you hear the nice little steel pan when you walk up, but the time you break the airport, you ain't hearing that again.
Nah, it's true. It's true. It's true.
So it's so like you're selling fictional stuff, you know, like yeah, come here, land of this, and when it reaches like, oh,
And this is
What
why you see
happened?
we want to promote we culture.
Nah.
Because, sometimes if we talk, like we had a conversation today, let me say I go Louisiana or I go Chicago. For the time they hear my accent, are you Jamaican? No.
Yeah. It's sad.
So that's why we had to really we just tried, like this is just foundation things,
we just talking to our own choir in
Right.
terms of like I love dancehall. I grew up dancehall. I
Me
still
too.
love
I grew up
dancehall.
with dancehall.
I have nothing against it. I love to hear it. I just play it wherever I do. But I'm just saying, like, when it comes to that time, Time and place for everything. Just like any other time in any other thing in life. Time and place for everything. And I just feel like when we get our 2 days now, just 2 days out.
Can I just say Jamaica is also embracing soca now because they have look they have soca.
Yeah, that's good. So that was
artists singing soca.
Right, let me be honest. You would never go to a reggae fest.
No, you won't.
That.
And they would play.
And this is what we say now.
Soca artists.
Very patriotic.
Soca artists just do collaborations with dancehall artists, right? When Vinci come, when Trini come, when Trini Carnival come, they just headline a lot of fets. But there's no way in Sunsplash.
Yes, true.
You go here. That artist called. Me go and bring on my calypso brother here.
No.
That is all we saying.
That is what we say.
We just saying time and place. Them understand time and place. So even though they embracing the soca and they loving it, and we glad that they're loving it because the biggest English speaking islands. You know what I'm saying? What we saying is they understand time and place. That's why their music is so big.
Yeah,
they understand time and place. So I just feel that we should understand time and place too. That's basically it. So, and in my song Identify, I basically saying as we have the American experience, when you're out here on the front line, all you have to do is just identify as a Caribbean person. Trinidad alone can't bring soca where it's supposed to be. And you know what I'm saying? So that was say, you see my culture, it's like no other one, shoulder to shoulder, from the Caribbean party all over. Put some respect on my name. That's all I say now. So, shoulder to shoulder. Vinci with Trini, with Bajan, wherever I deal is, even Jamaica, wherever it is. Shoulder to shoulder. When we stand up on the forefront on mainstream America, they see we as one. Right. So, when we come together, I say shoulder to shoulder. From the Caribbean party all over. Yeah, I'm saying that wasn't. Put some respect on me. That's soca thing. Even dancehallers get a fight. Even reggae get a fight at the Grammys. So, when we thinking, well, them get through because them bigger more within the space, but outside they still get the fight. You understand? So we just identify with who you are or who you say you are. Don't say it is, and then when you go in the real space in the middle of Manhattan now, it's like you want to say you want to hear dance, or you want to hear you want to even say that you want to hear soca. Be identified. So it's a call of the troops now. It's not really to fight down anybody.
Yeah, we ain't fighting nobody. No.
It's just that we preaching to we choir and say, yo, like we just push this thing as a collective further, shoulder to shoulder, time and place.
I understand it, so I get it now. It's a whole
time and place. Yeah, that makes sense.
So with that being said, and this is for the lead artist here for Request Band.
Okay. Hold on, wait. Before you move on, there I have one question.
Go ahead.
Leon, you still think you could wine till the morning?
You know what's so funny, right? Like, I guess they expect women to always be the biggest whiners, and I'm not.
At least she.
I would whine.
When you have to.
When I got to.
Yeah.
But it's not like. I wouldn't say it's not my thing, It's not my thing because I'm a woman. And Carnival Monday and Tuesday, I have the stinkest behavior. But when I'm performing, it's so much things in my head. Sometimes I don't even remember. You didn't whine, girl. I said, boy, me have time to study that. I'm trying to get hands up in the air here. You know what I'm saying? It's so much things. There's so much going on. I have a band behind me. I listen to see if I can hear this. I listen to see if I can hear that. You know what I'm saying? And there's so much things going on. So yeah, I could whine for straight to the morning. Yeah, I could whine. Yeah, well. But it's just not, my thing. I'm a performer, yes, and I will whine, I will. But it's not like...
It's not at the top of the food chain list.
Nah, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
I ask that because most of us nowadays, they say, boy, I need a nap before I go outside. So right until the morning.
My knees still good. They still strong. They still strong.
Yes, sir. So to the band here, as a band in 2024, do you find it challenging? Like more people are inclined to listen to DJs instead of live performances?
That was like 5 years ago.
Okay, so what do you say now?
Back in full swing now.
Sure is.
It is? So, okay, talk more about that.
I mean, youths, they want to hear that power. They want to feel that vibe now. It's different when it is, you have tracks playing behind you. No disrespect to DJs.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? But if it, again, when a band strike up, it's like literally God coming in. It is be that loud.
It's nice. It's nice.
It's a nice feel.
That bass.
Exactly.
I love it. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I've really been to real band shows. Like, the other day, not the other day, but recently when I going over anything and you're listening to Marshall playing, it's like, oh my Jesus. This is so much power coming from that. How could you not like that?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I love with Soca Monarch. It's a live band. It's no DJ tracks. It's just you feeling it. Yeah.
The reason I said what I said is because if you're I am also the co-manager of the band. So almost every show that we get, I speak to promoters from since back in the days, right? So you could hear how a promoter is trying to top another promoter. We have a live band, I'm bringing a band, and like you could hear the momentum. Then you will see people like Second Star have his own band, Nyla has her own band. Then you will see the Booyah Invasion is bands, it's not
bands,
artists. So when you study the thing and you see that it coming around the curve now, where the band is the top tier of the entertainment. Then you know what I'm saying? So everything what she said, the feeling, everything, and the Gen Z study the Generation X, and they want to experience that now because to the mid 2000s the place was stush because why? The millennials and Gen Z was getting old and they just want to look, I have on Gucci and I have fete and I have more champagne. But Gen Z come now and say, we see what y'all used to do.
And that's what we want.
We want that feeling.
We want that,
So now when we go party, when I go out there with Yankee, when you go to NTP and them fete, you ain't see how them just be lively compared to fetes in Brooklyn 8 years ago. Fete in Brooklyn supposed to be stush. You ain't getting nobody to move. Now the youth coming on is energy because they want that experience.
It depends, because if you ever went to a Vinci thing, it was always energy and Grenada.
Oh yeah.
Grenada is like that.
So you know how it go.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Vinci and Grenada.
I think there's different aspects to it. You see, like how I would talk about the feeling, and he would talk about how the youth would want it. So now it's like artists now is really they want to learn how to sing with a band, because it's not easy to do.
It's not. I heard it's not.
It's not the easiest thing to do.
Even Jay-Z sings with a band now.
The acoustics and all that.
Everybody wants
different levels you could go with it. So I enjoy it.
As I said, it's different variables to this. So it's like, okay, so it have artists now that really want to learn. Really? I swear I cannot leave the house. But basically that's what it is. Learning to sing with a band is not the easiest thing, and it's just the thing to do now because it's like everybody's coming on with that band, and everybody want that same vibe. Everyone see that power. Everybody want that. They want your crowd to move because soca is about movement, right? So we want everybody to be moving. Just like how hip hop is about lyrics. You gotta come with your lyrics. You have to come with your sound. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to come, I guess, as an artist as well. You're bringing your vibe, your power, the same way to get them hands in the air. That I tell you, sometimes I don't want no time to whine. Unless it's a whining song, of course. You know what I'm saying? And I engaging with my crowd and my audience, and I want that vibe. But other than that, I basically trying to get these hands in the air to show another promoter, hey,
we could do it.
I could do this, just like how they could do it. Because Ray's and Yankee them go hard their vibe. You know what I'm saying? And always Leon had to go first. And as he had it. No, ladies first, Daddy. I don't want to go first. You know why? And he always puts me to the test because it's the hardest thing to do.
It is true.
Gotta set
Even the early warm DJs, they just say that.
Exactly.
It's true.
Because you could get a hype off for them, and your crowd done build up already. You know what I'm saying? But then when you have to start, that's when the actual task come in.
Correct.
As a woman now, they're coming out. Yeah, you look good. Yeah, you look nice. Yeah, let me see what she can do. You know what I mean?
I have to ask this question. If people want to see the band practice, is it open to the public or it's closed off?
It depends on what we're doing.
Okay.
It depends. And that's always his call anyway.
Okay.
But it is his call, and it's always like, that's a funny thing.
Do you guys go live when you do practice?
It depends.
Okay.
It depends.
But when we're doing the radioactive, because we're gonna start rehearsing for the season coming up with the radioactive rhythm and the wristband rhythm, and we basically gonna use that opportunity to get prepared for the big stages and stuff now. So Yankee will be coming in, Sedona will be coming in, everybody will be coming in, and and we pushing that vibe. So when we reach down in the hot, we just ready to just run up on everybody's stage. It's because right now, it's looking very good because the rhythm is getting good rotation.
That's good.
On various you know.
So just to keep pushing it, because
It's
this is
just-
the early stages.
yeah.
So just to keep pushing.
This is our first time coming out and promote. Everything is just a post. Hey, play on this, but now
okay.
we engaging
Coming out. I
and
like
letting
that.
people know only soca is. This is what it is. Because a lot of people don't really listen much to really listen the words and stuff. They listen for hooks. So that's why Yankee clearly explain, you know,
What it's about.
What it's about. And this is the opportunity where we take, you know, to
And not to
explain.
mention, Yankee, you're always the comedian in the group. So to come up with something serious, we want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah.
So I have to ask this question: any upcoming shows for the Rhythm, or individual, or request band? You know, any upcoming shows?
Well, the whole team, we just get booked for Texas in November. Then I think Atlanta, we got like 3 things and 1 more to confirm. So the Rhythm doing good.
Okay,
And then
good.
most likely we in 2 shows yet for Tobago at the end of the month.
Nobody going Miami?
No.
Yo, I'm not. This is like off-air comments, but I'm gonna say it though. I feel like a lot of people have outgrown Miami, artist-wise. Bookings, it's like a fight down. Even for DJs, it's like a combination. But that's, like I said, it's a
You know
separate
the sweetest
conversation.
part about that comment as
What?
a DJ?
What?
Sometimes it'd be the sweetest thing for just stand up and watch people just struggle.
What? You're jacked up, and you shouldn't be saying that on air.
I don't say. I
No,
would
but
say
you
it.
see, for
I
me,
would say it.
I did like Miami. Like when I used to go Miami, like Miami once upon a time used to be for new music,
Correct. Not anymore. Not anymore.
right? Where this is you're gonna hear the new things from different islands or new music. Now, I ain't want to say it, but the DJs them now start to compete with each other,
Right.
and it's to see what DJ will get more forward. So a DJ now even gonna take the chance to even play like we said this now
New
come
music,
out today.
yeah.
Like before it had this was the end goal, like where everybody have a mix or you know, like different things
The
like
melting pot.
right, get familiar. But now this DJ now, which I understand what's going on too, because remember that promoters there, and this DJ had to play his songs to
Yeah,
impress,
yeah.
and the next DJ will come in behind. Had to do the same thing, so I understand the challenge with them. But for we know that doesn't make
doesn't
sense. For we know again on that aspect now, you know, because it's about
Well,
forwards.
there's Uber Soca Cruise. They still busting fresh music. But now I'm hearing Tobago is the next spot to
Yeah.
go to. So that's why when you
Right.
mention that, I'm just like, oh, it makes sense now.
That's going on say Miami and Miami.
Miami didn't hire a lot of people. Sorry, bro.
That's basically it.
That's why Hurricane coming down to watch it. Let me
That's
stop.
basically
Let
it
me
right
stop.
there.
All right, Chandy, don't talk about the hurricane. I still waiting on this.
Plus, as artists with new music too, you know, now, you know, there's different platforms to promote. You understand? Look, we promoting now. You understand? Between her live, me, mine, whatever it is, the TikTok, Instagram, and so you're basically gonna get your music out there. It's not solely dependent on any one particular thing. Right now is a crossroads of marketing right now, where even radio and all is being challenged. You understand? I see people drop tune 3 o'clock in the evening, and by 7 o'clock in the morning is the number 1 song.
Wow.
You understand? Yeah, we should have a Trinidad Killer over and over. You know what I'm saying? So it have different ways to promote other than going and try to, you know, tell a DJ in the ears in the middle of a, yo, you get a new thing, you go play it for me. You know what
It's
I'm
true.
saying?
No, I've seen it.
Yeah, so everybody had their own platform in their hand, and it's how you want to market your stuff. And if you feel, you know, Miami's a stretch, well, you know, try other ways. You know,
Got it.
It's easier now to get out there
Economically
than
as
before.
well. You could talk about economically. I mean, are we just gonna go out there, you know, foot in the bill, and you didn't get hired?
See, but a lot of people's not going to talk about it. That's the reality, especially when you go to
So
Miami.
don't get me wrong. If you're now coming out
They're not
and you
gonna
think
talk
you
about
want to be
that.
seen or you want to, because we've done that before, and I think everybody has done that before. I mean, I'm talking about everybody right here.
Correct.
We have done that before. You know, been there, done that. And again, if you're not getting hired for your own music, I can't foot that bill.
Correct.
The thing is,
It's a lot.
as a new DJ or new artist, so anybody is a mason or carpenter, it have a year or 2 year go make a wrongs and
you will do that.
Do pro bono stuff to let people
Exactly.
see what your quality.
People to see you.
After you do that, then you have to rock back and see how it resonates. And if it don't resonate, then by you going and shortchanging yourself
You
and your
can't
value.
keep doing it because every time you do it now, right? You do it again and again and again. So what promoter gonna hire you if you keep coming here for free?
There's no respect, correct.
You're not gonna get no respect. All I'm free, sure. It works
Free show to be on fly,
for
yeah.
a certain time. You know what I'm saying?
Time
It
and
works.
season, yeah.
But you can't be doing it.
Should I guarantee, even as me managing request band, it's not that we can have more shows, you know. But every member who ever pass through request band and say Razor always pay them. They always get the money.
And it's true. I can vouch for it.
You do have it because
I can vouch for it.
or you know what? It's either some form of a battering. Here, what you do this, and I go put you on. You know what I'm saying? Some form of battering. It's always some form of a payment. And as a woman, I just I go Coral Dan. I have a high overhead. I got my nails, hair,
makeup,
and outfit and makeup. Something.
And if you wear a wig, which I know you don't, but if you did,
But I can't really do my makeup all the time. I always have to go to a certain state or a particular country and have these makeup artists ready. This costs money.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? So to go to Miami, I mean, the stage in our lives or the stage in our career where we are right now, nah, we'll pass.
It don't make sense, yeah.
I know, again, if there's an opportunity, by all means, as business-wise, we would definitely go. You know, this year, it's not looking like that's what's going to happen for us, you know?
Okay.
But we have other things.
When Radioactives come around the block, and, and it's big and somebody willing to, really
bring y'all down,
really higher and stuff like that.
See, exactly what you said is exactly where I was gonna go. I like this stage where it's at, where like not just you guys here, but a lot of people are in that stage where it's like no. And when you start saying no and when something doesn't work out and they start going back to the drawing board and say, yo, this man really tell me no? Why did he tell me no? And then it starts to bring awareness, like,
what's going on?
Yeah, I need somebody to foot the bill. I need some respect towards what I'm doing, the energy I put into my music.
Yeah, I just look at it as Razor. You just have to work harder because there are artists who get paid. So what you gotta do, you gotta come better, come harder, sing better songs, come with better concept, and just stand out more. But it's not gonna be freebies just to be on a flyer.
It can't be no faking it till you're making it all the way.
That's true. That's true. I agree with that.
Start off but it can't be like that, right? True.
Okay, like check and point. Okay, so we reaching train that new song, whatever it is. Let somebody say, yo, Razor, boom, boom, boom. I don't mind going because I have something new that I want people to hear. But to say you're flying thousands of miles to fit hotel bill and this and food.
Yeah, it don't make sense.
Just for hoop somebody else. Nah, it gotta be.
So with that being said, I want everybody to provide their social media handles, and then I'm gonna ask one question before we leave. Go ahead.
Well, Yankee Boy is YANKEYBOY on all
You still doing pepper sauce, by the way, not to cut you off?
Of course. Uncle Yankee.
Pepper sauce gotta pay for these things here.
I get up early in the morning on my inspection.
Fully active.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry. I cut you off, so give your social media handle.
Yeah, Yankee Boy, YANKEYBOY on all platform. Right now we represent only Soca, all island. Love all you, love in the house.
Sidonia Music, Sidonia_music, and nearly all platforms, you understand? So Sidonia, CDONIA.
I love this guy.
Real laid back.
Yeah, CDONIA, Sidonia. So all you tap in, you understand? On whichever platform you want to tap in on, Sidonia is the thing.
Got it.
You start off with that C, right?
Yeah, CDONIA.
Yeah, really repeat it.
So silly.
Well, I'm glad you asked me so I can say it again.
If it's one thing I really like to work with this team because is the chemistry now. It's just vibes and jokes and mama guy and old talk and kind of thing. So it keeps the spirits up and we share so much ideas on how to move forward and all kind of thing. Plus we have Spine and Zig Boy, down in Trinidad, doing that leg of the marketing, for the Radioactive. So, it is right now we have real high hopes, because we see in progress and stuff. So we wanna big up Zig Boy once again. Spine, Sucre, Tal, and the whole Trini leg, Kerry John. Big up everybody. My handles is Razor RQB. That's Razor with a Y. RAYZOR-RQB. That's RAY as Ray. ZOR-RQB. On all platforms.
The ladies got it. They got it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, making sure. Ray.
Check me here.
Yeah. My handles are LEONCE. It's very unique.
That's it? Just Leon?
No, LEONCRQB on everything. TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook.
Okay. That's it?
Thank y'all.
You're welcome. So before we disappear, I try to push this in. So we are a talk show, as you guys know. And so we have two topics. I'm not going to get into the relationship topic. I'm going to go into Carnival Woes. Okay. All right? So you pay for your costume. You didn't receive all your pieces.
Them don't play mass. You could ask me that.
Hold on.
You could ask me that. Them don't play mass.
Or torrential rains have occurred and you're still playing with whatever pieces you have, or your makeup artist is in there. The point of it is, will you still be playing mass because you've invested the time to come down, or it's like, I'm out?
Okay, I'm a veteran, so I playing mass since I'm little. So no, you don't play mass. It's either you get what you pay for or you don't play mass at all, because I would not go out there with a half a costume. I'm not going to pay money like that and advertise for this band or this section. This has never happened to me though, but I've heard horror stories, and the horror stories are bad,
very bad.
So I've I've never experienced that, but I know for a fact if that happened to me, I would not be playing with that band again. I wouldn't be playing with that section again. And even if they come from wherever they come from, them can't do me that. So I mean, that's me, because as a known mass player, I play mass every year. I gotta be sick or pregnant for me not to play mass. I know that's the reality of things. Something has to be wrong with me for me not to play mass, because I'm always where the mass is. But if I get half a costume, that won't be happening.
Got you.
I mean, and if you're a masquerade and you want to still go ahead and,
because remember, you spent thousands of dollars to come down,
they're gonna have to refund me that.
Got it.
And I would just be on the road in a short pants and t-shirt. That's it.
All right.
He doesn't really have that problem when he always in the costume.
We know this. So the next question would be overall. So you got the promotion for this event. You reach to the event. The promoter has no balance whatsoever. Do you perform still, or you keep it pushing?
It depends on the relationship with the promoter.
This is a brand new promoter. You've never met this guy before. You just met them.
All right, Ray, so you take that away.
Sit down here.
Wow.
Because it's tricky. That's a tricky question.
But I'm not telling you.
Where's that going?
I'm not telling you. The fellas and them are custom getting it right through. Show it to the person who ain't getting it at all.
That was smart.
Long story short, Sidonia singing.
Well, that answers that one.
Y'all trying to come on that stage.
Well, you know, I'll work with you.
Sidonia coming back. Remember, come on the stage dance, yeah?
You owe me.
That's crazy.
All right. Crazy. So this is the part where we flip it and we allow you guys to ask us a question each, or one of the same question. It's up to you guys. If not, we pass it and we say goodnight.
Reza is the head man.
Go ahead now. Ask a question.
I appreciate this platform here, and from the first time I came in here, I told Kareem, I was like, yo, this is some serious professional investment.
Yeah, it's beautiful in here.
You understand?
It's beautiful.
It's something. We've been to tons of radio stations from way back, a flavor station and this one and that one and stuff, and we never seen so much investment. So Kareem, this question is for Kareem.
You're like, what? Come on to the podium.
The voice of God.
Yes.
Yes, voice of God.
Talk to me.
What kind of patriotic steroids you have to intake to invest so much into this, and what was your goal, dreams and aspirations in terms of in terms of knowing how the Caribbean underground, quote unquote, culture.
You don't even need to continue because I know the question.
Nice.
And I got the answer.
No. What kind of patriotic steroids did you take? I know.
So for me, like one of the biggest things that happened to me when I first came here was the thought of losing my culture. I didn't have any radio stations to turn on. There was no place I can go to and hear people that sounded like me, talked about the things that I cared about, right? And for me, that was a problem. It felt like I was losing all the things that made me
Yeah.
a West
You,
Indian,
yeah.
right? That I identified with.
Identify, yes.
And one of my biggest things I think for me, for my identity, was music. And while I was here, I was like figuring out what can I do. And when I first started, like I got into radio, all the other stations you talked about, I did check them out. Like I wanted to be a part of those things. And when I went in those spaces, I realized that wasn't for me. Nothing against anybody in there,
Right.
but it wasn't for me in terms of the way people chose to show up. So Silence, I don't know if you guys know DJ Silence, was one of my closest friends from Grenada, and he was a DJ. And I'm like, listen, I want to do something, but it can't be what those other things are. And before we had GMGT, I used to have something called Spy Gems Radio. I rented a 2-bedroom apartment, even though I needed one, and I converted one of the rooms to a studio. And that was the beginning of the journey. Now, I had a 9-to-5. I worked in professional environments. I worked for JP Morgan. I worked with business owners. One of the biggest festivals to come out of Brooklyn, Afropunk, I used to be their banker for years until they got sold to Essence. Now it's part of Essence Fest. So Afropunk, there's Afropunk Africa, South Africa,
Yeah, I've seen
France, right?
Yeah.
So I worked with the owners, and a lot of the things that I learned from that experience, I felt like I could bring it back to the community. So when I decided I was going to leave my 9-to-5, I said, if I'm going to go and do something where I'm taking away the comfort and the security of a sure paycheck, I can't show up half-ass. So the thought process behind how do I build something that when people come to it, they understand that when they show up here, they have to give it the all.
Right.
And it hasn't been an easy journey, right? The week I left my 9-to-5, COVID happened.
Hey.
So I put like almost $250,000 investment in getting this together, because part of the money is not just the space, right?
Right.
You still have to pay people, you still have to live, right? So all that is funds that had to be ready. And then the world went and got shut down, right? For pretty much a year. So I'm there, and I left my job in February, and I didn't do my first broadcast until June, 4 months after. And one of the other things I think was a big shock for me is that when I did this, the people that I thought was gonna support me the most and be there for me the most turns out to be the people that was absent the most. The people that's riding for me and has been with me is the people that I did not know before I start this project. And that is one of the biggest revelations that I've had, is that I was talking the talk and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and guys, I'm gonna show up, blah blah blah, and people's like, yeah, you know, putting the battery in your back. And then when it's time to put your head down and do the work, right, the people that started showing up for me is people that has never met me before. So I've have people now that I consider family that I've only known for the last 4 years. So in terms of like what steroids, it's not steroids for me, it's love of the culture, me wanting like soca and just Caribbean culture to show up in an authentic way. Imagine this, the parade, right, is about to be what, 50 something years old,
Right.
and we don't even have a legit radio station in New York yet.
It's sad,
with,
yeah.
with our own not just band, but you know, our own license. Right? I have looked into applying to get a license and stuff, and it turns out it's a whole lot more difficult than it seems from the outside. But we've been here for 50 years doing a parade that 1 million and some people is showing up, one of the biggest generators of income. And in those 50 years, we have never made enough connections, to have a legit space where when you have something, you can just walk in and say, hey, I have this, put it on the airwaves, so the 2 million West Indians that's living here and voting here and paying taxes can hear.
That is it.
And sometimes when I get preachy because I'm so passionate about this, And I think like sometimes when I start going down in the weeds on like some of the things that it takes to be successful, I start losing people. But I feel like sometimes you have to say,
because not everybody can handle that.
No. A lot of people don't want to handle it.
Yeah.
It's not even like they don't have the capacity. They just don't want to deal with it. And for me, what I've learned is just keep going. So I've stopped looking for like support from thing. I'm just creating my own lane. I am keeping on doing the work. When people call, I will accommodate them and make room for them to feel comfortable. True. And just keep going, because I'm not gonna stop, because for me this is passion. I can wake up and do this every day without having to think about it. Right? It's not work for me anymore. Like I will come up with an idea and I'm like, all right, how are we gonna execute it? 4 people coming in the studio tonight. How do I run the camera so everybody can be seen? Yeah. How do I do something different so the people that's watching on the outside can get, a sense of what's really happening in the studio? And for me, those things, it's magic for me.
Everybody has a job. That's how we feel. Every day we have to do the same. So just like what he said, he has his part and we have our part. It's a job.
Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my TED Talk.
Nah, spoken like a true leader right there. He got that.
I'll go back to the background.
If it had like just 5 Kareems, we wouldn't have had to go Trinidad to promote music to come back here to get bookings.
Wow.
Yeah. That's how deep it is.
And I feel like we
live here.
We have enough
make
talent
music here. We had to go 1,000 miles away to do a campaign.
Man, you stay, yeah?
Just to come back here and get hired. Because as he said, there's not a platform, a legitimate legal platform that's organized to control what we hear. Yep. So everybody tuning into playing Vinci. My biggest song is in Vincent right now. It ain't supposed to be so after 50 years. It's supposed to be what big on Nostrand Avenue and what big on the Parkway or what big in Bushwick right now, boy. Yeah. That's what it's supposed to do. Yeah. That's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah. Because we have the biggest set of talents right here. I know that for a fact.
Of
right?
Course,
and it's not selling anybody else short. I'm not saying we are better than or whatever, but the talent that's in Brooklyn. Like I remember one time I was at the first lyrical Happy Place, and I was in the crowd. We actually did the video for that because we also do streaming, so we recorded that event. And there were a few GMGT listeners just hanging around us because they see us, they recognize us. Hey fellas, blah blah blah. And Imani Ray came and sing, and then I think it was what's his name, Mike Love, that's the guy from the Virgin Islands, came and sing. And somebody in the bar like, who is that? And immediately the GMGT guys, oh, that's Imani Ray, oh, that's Mike Love. And when things like that happen, I know what we're doing is making a difference. Because
somebody heard their song somewhere, somebody saw them somewhere.
And people in New York, where we're supposed to be the Mecca, is not knowing the people that is either right here or that are singing from different cultures. But if you have that platform, that central location where people can go and just get the music and not just the music, but we had made up a word here. We call it edutainment, right? You educate, right? And entertain. Because it's not always about music. It's about, all right, this is Yankee Boy. Yankee Boy's been around for the last 6 years. He has the pepper sauce. It's not just, all right, let me just play this new music and keep it moving, right? It's like, because one of the things I've realized too is people don't just listen to your music unless they feel they have a connection with you.
They like the artist first.
They like the artist first, right? And once you get them in that zone, it don't matter what you put out, they'll be willing to give it a chance. Boy, Yankee Boy just dropped a new song, but let me hear what's going on. I just like this man vibe. People will listen to you once they know you. And I feel like with platforms like this, it gives you a chance for people to know you. Because they see you, they hear you in interviews. I can't tell you how many artists that has come through here, and after hearing this story, I'm like, yo, I gotta play your music, because the things you have done and to make it, it just makes a difference. So again, if y'all give me the chance, I can speak all night.
We all want to go home.
Nah, he's spoken like a true leader. It's a true leader.
I could have choose any question.
No, it was a good one. It was a good one.
But I just want to know the roots. I want to know like why we were able to be here.
Got it.
Not the fact that we here and yeah, boy, what the top 10 now? Well, yeah, but what I like and I want to understand because when I come for the time I come in, I see effort now.
Right.
And for the time I see effort, vision, creativity, and last time I was here was about 2021 or 2022.
It might have been 2.
So I see inconsistency now. I come and see the place run. Yeah, so I have to ask.
It's very nice.
Very observant.
Ask them about the
and Chandy been here.
The passive aggressive group text that us be sending out.
When
I come in the studio and I see like one drop here or extra piece of paper, I didn't put
that's
the
in the DJ
garbage
chat.
in the right
That's in the DJ chat.
Like, very passive aggressive. I'm like, nobody put out the garbage last night.
Yeah.
Very because
it's like that as well.
You just can't.
Too, yeah.
I can't walk into a space and I've been in a few of the studios that's been in Brooklyn where you have to duck under this and
started there.
You know. Listen, that's no shade, and everybody has to start somewhere. That's not me.
I know.
Other spots, but at some point we have to raise the bar. Otherwise, we're just gonna be in the muck.
Man, our grandparents came here, we here, and it's like we're not seeing the
and for me, I felt like if you want to see change, sometimes it has to start with you, and here it is. So, like I said, the response that I expected and from the people I expected, I did not get it, and that took me a while to get over it. But once I got over it, the work is not done. So I'm gonna be here next year and the following year and the following year. This is gonna keep going because now more and more people are starting to see the value because we never deviated from the standard.
No.
You can ask Chandy and everybody here.
The generations are changing too.
I see the thing going on. Chandy,
ask them how hard I go about professionalism, showing up on time, respecting people's time when they show up to the studio. You can ask them those conversations because to me,
you know what it comes from too, your personality. You come from a corporate world.
Well,
so and I come from a corporate world, so I get it. I totally get it.
It's tough.
Time is time.
Time is time.
Time is just time.
And those are the things because I believe if you want success, you have to lay the foundation with the habits and the results will come.
Yeah.
Because some people go in things and they want the results overnight. Right? And some people do get it that way, right? Sometimes, lightning strikes and they get it.
True.
But 90% of the people that you see out there is habits that started from the foundation and it just keep going. Somebody says success is boring, but guess what? Be boring.
Who said that?
Success is boring because you have to.
It is, yeah.
Charlamagne
it's consistency.
Them has been on the wake up call. The
breakfast
club.
Right? They've been on that show for over 10 years, 15 years. Every morning you have to get up at 4 o'clock to be in the studio for pre-production. Every single morning. Over and over and over and over. Think about it. To do something for 10, but now you're the number one show in the country. You're getting opportunities to be all different places. TV, it's boring. Doing this over and over.
Success is boring.
I can't tell you how many times I've woke up in the morning and be like, yo. Right? But I'm here, and when I'm on, when those lights and those cameras go on, nobody knows that I had a big sigh before I come here. Sometimes it's like that, but again, I'm gonna be here. If anybody wants the opportunity to come
that's what it is.
Put out their project and I'm open to work with people now. So it's not just about coming to the radio.
Sure.
GMGT, we're gonna be doing the Cancer Walk.
27th.
We are doing the stage production.
In Brooklyn, in Bronx, right?
So we are doing stage management, the programming, putting on the artists, all these things. Nice. We are doing that. We're getting into spaces. We just did the cultural diplomats dinner, right? We had Fee Noel, that's with the big brand in Target. She was there. Beyonce's publicist, she was in that, right? That's Yvette Shore Noel. We did it with Tennille Clark. She's a publicist from Trinidad.
I know Tennille.
She's the one that set that up, and I forgot the owner of Little Caribbean. What's her name? I don't want to be disrespectful or anything. I just can't remember her name right now. But those are some of the relationships that we're trying to build to just keep it going, because I believe the culture has value, and sometimes we are the ones that are selling ourselves short
of where we need
and yeah, like I said, stop me from talking.
Well, you got the floor. I don't know when you'll be back.
Let me go back to this side because
I want to say before we go tonight, I just want to thank everybody. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for pushing the rhythm. I am looking forward to seeing more. Reza, I noticed you did not shout your mother out, and a lot of people should know who your mom is. All right?
Because I think everybody don't know.
No, for people who don't know who he is, shed some light, because she's a legend in my book.
Yeah,
but go ahead.
In her own right, she was a big promoter. Like a couple years ago, she used to do promotions, notably the Fish Friday, which used to hire a lot of Grenadian artists before the breakthrough of Grenadian music. She's from Grenada.
Oh gosh.
And yes. Lady Mac is her name.
Thank you. Look at his face. See, I know nobody knew that. Go ahead.
Your mom is from countryside. Sutter is up there?
St. David's.
St. David's?
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, she and I learned a lot from her. She sold more physical music than me. Cause all where she goes, she used to be selling and coming up with money. She travel, this. You know what I'm saying? She even though like we started here before, cause when she started coming along the band room, I'd be like, yo, sing this song. Because remember we started from restaurant and bars and stuff. So we used to incorporate her, cause we have older folk, we used to incorporate her, and then she started actually sing, and then she started record, and yeah, so she used to do that annual Labor Day Friday, Fish Friday. Used to hire Mr. Killer, Boise, myself, Yankee, Leon's, Skinny Banton. Yeah, she helped usher in that Grenadian momentum in New York then, so yeah.
So respect to moms.
Yeah, it's a musical family.
Lady Mac.
Yes, Lady Mac 110%. So guys, this is it. We are well over our time. All right. I just want to say once again, thank you, Request Band. Thank you, Super K. I don't know if you guys knew this is Super K.
Super K.
Very big producer out of St. Vincent. Okay. DJ Dazzle.
Super K, DJ Dazzle, big up yourself.
Yes.
Super K, everybody here open to work with. Yeah.
Just remember, you can follow me on Instagram at Chandy Media, on all social media platforms, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram as well at Watch Trouble. DJ Daz will not be here next week, so therefore we want to say big you up from Miami.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch people struggle.
You know you ain't right for that, right? That ain't right.
I'm a very straightforward person. I ain't gonna hide it neither. I'm gonna watch here, so I'm gonna watch the struggle.
Thank you guys again. Have a pleasant good night. Get home safe if you're traveling, and see you guys around. Bye.
Bye.